Hello everyone, welcome to Clean Copper. Today in this video we will know what is heat index, how heat index is calculated, what are the factors which affect heat index, how heat index is categorized, what is the significance of heat index, and how to mitigate health issues related to heat index. So stay till the last. So heat index is a measure of ambient temperature and relative humidity. Heat index is often represented as feels like temperature. Feels like temperature. You would have normally heard people saying that it feels like 38 degrees Celsius, when in actuality the temperature might be 36 or 35 degrees Celsius, the atmospheric air temperature. So why it feels like more? It feels like more because of the consideration of relative humidity, and hence a parameter which considers both ambient temperature and relative humidity is termed as heat index. Ambient temperature is the temperature of air, atmospheric air, and relative humidity. Before that, humidity is the amount of moisture present in atmospheric air at particular temperature. And relative humidity is the ratio of amount of moisture present in air at a particular temperature to the maximum amount of air which can be present in atmospheric air at that particular temperature. So relative humidity does not have any value, and hence heat index is represented in degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit, which is the unit of temperature. Now Ersatz gave this equation a very simplified or convenient equation which uses only two terms, temperature and relative humidity. This equation may appear very big or very complex equation, but actuality it is very simplified and easy equation. Why? Because it considers only two parameters, ambient temperature and relative humidity, because the factors which affect the heat index are much more. In coming slides we will see that there are many factors which affect heat index, and when if you try to derive an equation for heat index considering all those parameters, it becomes really tough, and the equation will become much more complex than what is visible here. And that's why this is a very simplified form of equation. Now what happened was Ersatz used this table which is given by Steedman's table. Steedman in 1979 he gave a table for heat index using temperature and relative humidity, and considering this table and applying multiple regression, Ersatz uh, arrived at the equation which I just showed you in previous slide. Now if you see that the factors which affect heat index are these many, you can pause the video and read each factor, but if you consider each factor to be accounted in an equation to calculate heat index, then that equation for calculating heat index will become very complex. And hence that's why I said that the equation given by Ersatz is very simplified form or very convenient form, and it uses only two parameters, which is temperature and relative humidity, although that equation considers effect of all these parameters, but after applying multiple regressions he arrived at a very simplified form of equation. Now the problem with heat index is when humidity is more, the heat index will be more. If humidity is more, relative humidity will be more and heat index will be more. The problem with humidity is what it is, the amount of moisture present in atmospheric air at particular temperature. Now when humidity increases, what happens is the tendency of atmospheric air to take up moisture or sweat from our body reduces. When the sweating is or moisture from our body, our skin is not removed, the cooling sensation which is felt by body after sweating reduces, and that's why more heat is felt by human body, and hence more health issues related to heat can be observed in human body. And that is why it is said that heat index or the relative humidity increases it increases the chances of health issues related to heat. So, what is the significance of heat index? Heat index is crucial for assessing the potential health risk associated with hot and humid weather conditions, as I just explained. Heat index values indicate an increased risk of heat-related illness, such as heat exhaustion and heat stroke, as the body's ability to cool itself through sweat evaporation is compromised in high humidity. That is what I explained, that when humidity is more, the body's ability to cool itself through sweat evaporation is compromised, because more moisture is present in atmospheric air, and hence it will not take up the moisture present in our body or our skin, and that's why our cooling of body reduces, and hence we get, or we tend to have more heat related health issues. Now, coming to categorization of heat index, the National Weather Service in United States categorizes in four categories. That is, if it is between 80 to 90 degree Fahrenheit, general caution should be observed from people. If it is between 91 to 100 degree Fahrenheit, extreme caution should be observed. If it is between 104 to 124 degree Fahrenheit, danger is there, and if it is more than 125 degree Fahrenheit, then extreme danger is there, and hence the heat illness are imminent. So these are the categories given by National Weather Service in United States for heat index. So how to mitigate health issues related to heat index? What are the strategies? One should try to stay hydrated. One should seek shade or air conditioned space for working. Wearing of loose fitting is advised, as it will help in more evaporation of sweat. Lightweight clothing is advised. It will also again help in more evaporation of sweat. Limiting outdoor activities during hottest parts of the day should be avoided, so that you are not in direct uh, you are not in direct effect of sun or the heat. Also, vulnerable populations such as elder people, children, and those with certain medical conditions are particularly at risk and should take extra precautions. The local authorities may issue heat advisories and warnings based on heat index values to inform the public of potential dangers during extreme heat events. So this is all I wanted to convey related to heat index. Hope you liked the video. If yes, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Thank you.